we shouldn't.
Shut up.
Adriana, don't.
What is going... Oh, my goodness. Honey, what happened? Did you use the toaster?
Well, what's wrong with it?
Well, I left a note. You see, I had this great idea for making cinnamon toast. I thought, pre-butter the bread, sprinkle a little cinnamon and powdered sugar, and how was I to know it was going to combust?
On pain of death, do not use the toaster. I'm sorry, I guess I was just preoccupied.
With what?
New Year's Eve.
Oh, you and Duke must have had quite a night. That helped clear the smoke.
So how was your New Year's Eve?
It was interesting. Spent most of the evening with Clint at the Palace Bar watching David and Viki make absolute fools of themselves.
It's awful when you're not with the person you're supposed to be with.
Is that what happened to you?
Well, it wasn't planned.
But that's the way it was.
I didn't make the chef at the palace sick. I wasn't the one who got Renee stuck there, and I definitely didn't force Duke to go to some Buchanan male bonding cigar ritual. I had no choice. I had to get a ride with Rex.
Oh, of course. Rex is involved in this.
Oh, and I suppose it was my fault that we got stuck in the middle of the blizzard.
Oh, and it was so cold that you had to huddle together for warmth, and then the huddle turned into a cuddle, and one thing led to another.
Were you there?
Oh, don't tell me you had sex with that boy.
No, I didn't.
Just making out does not make you nearly burn down your kitchen.
I'm not saying another word.
Oh, I think you are.
Are you gonna threaten to tell Duke like you did the last time?
No, I'm not, because that was the wrong thing to do. I promise you that I will not say a word about this to Duke.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Because you are going to tell him yourself.
This is still cold in the middle.
We are not discussing your waffle, okay? We are talking about Duke, and we're talking about Rex.
I'm not talking about this, okay? Not with you.
Fine, don't talk, I'll talk. Now then, in the first place...
In the first place, okay, I can't tell Duke what happened. After months of waffling, I finally told him that I was ready to make things work with him.
I see, and your idea of making things work with Duke is to steam up the car windows with Rex.
If Duke found out, it would kill him.
No, it wouldn't. And it's not a matter of if Duke finds out, it's a matter of when.
Not if you keep your big mouth shut.
I'm not your problem. Your problem is you've got it bad for Rex, and it shows. And it's not going to just go away, even with your best intentions.
That's not true.
Every time you're with Duke, you're going to know you're lying to him.
It's not lying, okay? It's trying not to hurt him.
Oh, please, Adriana. You've got to face some facts here. You know, if Duke can't handle this situation, there are a lot of other things he's not going to be able to handle.
You don't like Duke because he's a Buchanan.
Oh, for heaven's sake. It's you I'm worried about.
I don't know why you're worried about me.
Because you seem so determined to make things work with Duke when you're not at all sure that he's what you really want.
I think we better open this. It still smells like smoke in here.
Avoidance.
Of what?
Of my question. You never use words like love and passion when you're talking about Duke. Is that because you reserve those feelings for Rex?
What I feel for Rex is different. I know everything Duke is going to do before he does it. Rex is... One minute he's like the only person who ever listened to me. The next he's all smooth talking player. He's exactly the kind of guy the nuns told us to stay away from. And some of the people he hangs out with, I mean, Bo only uses him as an informant because he knows every lowlife in town. But he's trying to change. And he really cares what Bo thinks of him. He grew up with nothing. He didn't have it all handed to him like Duke did. He doesn't always do exactly the right thing, but he tries. And he's exciting to be with.
Let's not forget the little fact that he tried to frame me for murder.
He was trying to protect the girl he loved.
Duke would never break the rules for me.
What I said before was true. I should be with Duke. But I want to be with Rex. With all my heart and soul.
It's Duke. That says a lot.
What am I supposed to do?
Are you really asking me? Well, sweetheart, if your idea was to use Rex to get out of this thing with Duke, c'est la guerre. But it doesn't mean you have to give your heart and soul to Rex. I mean, the two of you have very little in common. Your lives would always be fraught with difficulties.
But it would never be boring. I don't want to watch him from across the room with someone else. I want to be with Rex.
Adriana,
I'm in a rush.
Pick a card, any card.
I will see you later,
We're
okay?
talking major plastic here, girl. Not just shopping. Let's go get manicures, pedicures, girly things, anything to make us forget about men.
I can't, okay? I have to do this now before I start overthinking everything.
I don't care if you break up with Duke, but to rebound to Rex.
Mom, it isn't a rebound. It's the real thing, and nothing is going to keep me from being with Rex this time. Nothing.
But, honey. Excuse me, the Manning trial, what?
I need to see your credentials.
I'm family.
Didn't you work for the intruder?
I used to own it.
We could wait 5 o'clock.
All right, you know what? If you're here to cheer on the prosecution, you just turn around and go home. And I'm asking you nicely.
No, you're not. You're bullying me, and I'm not going to take it.
Which is stronger, Dorian, your hate for Todd or your love for me? Because it's the hate. I can't take it today.
Honey, I'll keep my mouth shut.
You promised me.
I swear. I can't let you go through this alone, but I won't do anything at all to make things worse for you.
Okay, well then, you can stay.
Thank you.
All rise. Oh yes, oh yes. Superior Court of Lantana County is now in session. The Honorable Judge Terrence McClellan presiding. You may be seated.
This is the case of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania versus Todd Manning. Is counsel prepared to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
I am, Your Honor.
The court will hear the district attorney's opening statement. Mr. Hughes.
Over the coming weeks, you'll hear the story of an emotionally twisted, mentally disturbed individual, a rapist, a kidnapper, a child abuser, and to be blunt, a sociopath. Margaret Cochran was not a well woman. That is a fact, and the prosecution will not deny it. And when the defense presents its case and offers evidence of Ms. Cochran's insanity and how she cruelly and viciously pursued the destruction of the Manning Kramer family, you will hear no objection from me. That I promise you. Margaret Cochran was a terrorist, plain and simple. A woman who deserved incarceration. She deserved rehabilitation. What she did not deserve was to be murdered. No civilized society can condone murder under any circumstances. Mr. Manning had numerous opportunities to turn to the proper authorities, but he didn't. And the results were horrific beyond words. Todd Manning murdered Margaret Cochran. But that crime was nothing compared to what he did to an innocent baby. His child. his own flesh and blood. Todd Manning committed infanticide. Perhaps one of the most heinous and unforgivable of crimes. And this wasn't a crime of passion done in the heat of the moment. It was all meticulously plotted. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, in the coming days, you will be told of an emotionally twisted, mentally disturbed individual, rapist, kidnapper, child abuser, sociopath. And he's sitting right there on trial for murdering a woman who is all of those things as well. With one difference. She wanted to give an innocent baby a chance to live.
That is a lie. Your dad would not do any of those things, okay? He would not do anything to me.
I will not tolerate outbursts in my courtroom. Bailiff, remove her.
He wouldn't do any of that. You understand me?